Alright, so we're back for round number 2 after a pretty heartbreaking match 1 loss. If we had been able to get just about any lands, we might have stood a chance, but didn't work out that way. It's okay. Happens. Expected to have at least one more turn in that last match, but it's okay. Maybe, hopefully, we'll play a interactive match, like Jund or something, so that you guys can see the other spectrum of how this deck deals with things like that. I mean, we did resolve multiple Nicol Bolas. Nicol-Bolases. Whatever, however you say it. We did resolve quite a few Planeswalkers in that first match. Oh my god, we're playing against Pleasant Kenobi. This guy's awesome. If you guys haven't checked out Pleasant Kenobi, you should, because he's awesome and he's British. Good times. Now I'm gonna say, hey man, I'm streaming you. And hopefully he'll be like, hey, I'm also streaming you. Oof. You know what? I'm gonna keep. So, I am just gonna go ahead and close that so I don't get distracted. Alright, looks like he's on his Taxes, which is his favorite deck of all time. Well, maybe not. Forest itself is not enough to make me think that. We are a slow deck though, so hopefully we'll be able to catch him off guard. I'm just gonna go with that. Again, I do have to apologize if you guys hear my mouse clicking incessantly. Don't have my regular streaming set up, so it is gonna do that. I'm just gonna play Sacred Foundry tapped. Now the reason for me to just hold up this mana, even if he vials in like a 1-drop, is because he could play a Leonin Arbiter and then a Ghost Quarter, attack one of my lands, and this way I at least get to search. I don't remember if I have another mountain, but getting an island so that I could get Jace down would be pretty great. If he doesn't play anything right here, then I think I bolt the Hierarch and kind of just force his hand, especially since he played the Plains. Yeah, I'm just gonna fire off a bolt. Get rid of that. There's Blade Splicer. Yep. Without our Lotus Blooms or our Pentad Prisms, we're pretty far behind. Depending on what we draw, I'm probably just going to Lightning Bolt Blade Splicer. Ooh. This is fine, we can still do our things. Oath of Jace. Draw 3, discard 2. Huzzah. We don't need another Oath of Jace. And I think Jace the Mind Sculptor is just going to be a little too hard to cast, and also a little slow. So I think I'm going to pitch that. I'm going to yield until the end step. See if I can get him to fire off that vial. Nope. So I'm going to hit the Blade Splicer. The reason to hit the Blade Splicer instead of the Golem... Alright, I bet there's a Thalia coming down now. Oh no, now I'm going to get Ghost Quartered. Sadness ensues. Well, the reason to hit the Blade Splicer instead of the Golem is because if he has Flicker Wisp or something, he can just start making more and more Golems. Thank God he doesn't have a Ghost Quarter. Taking 5 here does not feel good though. I don't have any Planeswalkers, so I scry 0. Alright, we get rewarded for our crappy deck with more of these guys. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to play Oath of Liliana, make him sacrifice something, and then next turn I can Ob Nixilis and start minusing while making zombies to protect it. That seems good. I could also Jace bounce the Golem. That also seems good. Really just depends what he's playing. Oh no, he Flicker Wisp my Godless Shrine. Alright. That is a bummer. Now you can start chaining Flicker Wisps. Flicker Wisp. Sadness. Sadness. Get my shrine back. Say no to tapping it. Alright. So we'll say blue. Black. I think I actually fetch first. If he has a Flicker Wisp to blink, I'm probably screwed anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Ob Nixilis. I'm going to minus down on this Flicker Wisp. And then my zombie I get at the end of the turn will block the Golem. And the next turn I'll play Jace, bounces Golem. Oh yeah, yes! Didn't have anything. Canopy is something though. Drawing cards is a thing. It looks like we're getting to that point of the game where it's just going to be us grinding each other out. I did go after my Nixilis. Hopefully I get a scry here. Plays a Noble. I do get a scry. I'm going to bottom that. Pentad Prism is decent. I mean, I'm not like happy about it, but being able to play a Jace is fun. Alright, so play Jace. That means I'm going to get a blocker. I'm going to go ahead, draw a card, lose a line. That's a Gideon. So let's go ahead, say boop, bounce the Golem. And then I'll play a Prism. Pass my turn, get a zombie. Alright, I think as long as that Vial doesn't slam some random crazy stuff in at some point, I think we're going to start turning the game around. I'm probably just going to cash in this Ob Nixilis to kill a creature here. Because I'm only at 7 life. Flyers are a problem. If he can't really attack in, that's not something that's available to him. So now what we're going to try and do is scry our way to deploy the Gatewatch. Or draw our way into one. Draw 3 cards. Oh, Hot Tamale, those are bad. Holy cow. Make a knight. So I am going to get a zombie here at the end step. So I'll swing in with this zombie. We do have somewhat narrow window to start closing this out. Because Flicker Wisp is really annoying. I don't know. Pump faked us. I don't know if green-white taxes. Holy flooded. That is just sadness right there. and we're getting to scry 3 cards a turn. Whoa. Well, that's brainstorm. Put 2 back. I imagine I could have done that better, but it's at 6. What is math? Deploy the Gatewatch. And now my opponent is just gonna get buried in card advantage. Beep. Alright. Game 1 goes to us. I could just feel how miserable that was getting for him, so I feel kind of bad. Alright, some Pyroclasms will be good. Oath of Liliana I'm skeptical about, but I'll keep it in. This Elspeth isn't really going to be all that great. It's good at mucking up the board, but Ugin's good. Sorin, not so much. 1/1 lifelinkers aren't all that great. I think, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, Omnixilus did do pretty great things. Making lifelinkers is not really that. Let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we get to look at the top set. I'll say that's decent enough odds. We have a amazing amount of removal in this deck. Ooh. Did I keep this? Sorry. Just saw this. Cool. Yeah, Pleasant Kenobi. Great guy. You know, I said I'm streaming. It's actually recording. Alright, so there's the Noble. Nicol Bolas, I love you so much, but now is not really the time. Nor the place. Probably gonna crack this Arid Mesa for a Hollowed Fountain. Ugh. See, that's just daggers. That's a lot of pressure. Really makes me happy that we took that game 1 down, because I feel like we're gonna have to go to a game 3 with this draw. Pyroclasm here might help me out. Pentad Prism. Okay, so what this is going to allow us to do is so that next turn we can actually Jace and bounce this token, but I'm not too sure how much that'll actually do for me. It might be better to brainstorm and search with this fetch to get this Nicol Bolas out of our hand, maybe find another. Ooh, that's a ooh. Okay, so Thalia makes this way more difficult. So now, what I think I want to do is fetch up a Plains. Go. Pentad Prism. Wow, I messed that up royally. Because this little baby has a Sunburst, so by not tapping one of these for a color other than white, I made it so I got 1 less mana than I should have on the Prism. Ugh, that's That just feels gross. And but you know what? Sometimes there's a God that just wants you to hang in there. Okay, so that's 6, 7. Deploy the Gatewatch. Oh, I need an Ugin. Kitty and Jura. You're not Ugin, but I mean you're something. Ugh. Well, that was a bummer. If we had more time, we could have Jace. I don't foresee us winning this game, but he does have to attack Gideon, which is something. My phone is going off. Ooh, that might have been a mistake. Oh no! Sadness. Alright. You got me. Okay, so you're able to deploy. Seeing his, it's not necessarily a lack of Planeswalker. Oh wait, hang on, let me look at things. He has a ton of flyers. I drew almost no removal. His Oath of Lyanna might just be better replaced by an Elspeth. Yeah. Because Elspeth will just clunk up the board and make it very difficult for him to do anything. This is just too slow of a hand. This is nice. This is what we're looking for. I'm gonna close the chat because I know I'll get super distracted talking to Pleasant Kenobi. It's important to know yourself. Know when you're gonna distract yourself. Oh man. So we can, if he goes Noble, I just bolt the crap out of it. Or do I even? These Pyroclasms are really nice. I think I wait. Because if he plays a Noble, I imagine he's going to try and accelerate in some way. Which is fine for me. Yeah, boom. Really telepathic here. I'm just going to snag a Sacred Foundry, that way I don't have to do it later when I want to play this Ajani. Ooh, that's a lot of fetch lands. Maybe he'll just try and Arbiter us. No, I'm very disappointed. Ooh, he's gonna Mind Sensor me. Pew-pew. Getcha. Tis not my first rodeo against Death and Taxes. Green is different. I will concede that I don't play against very much green Death and Taxes. Don't know why, because it seems like it's pretty good. I mean, being able to Aven Mind Sensor, flash in on turn 2, or Leon in with Ghost Quarter available to you. Oh no. So what he's going to do is he's going to blink my Pentad Prism. Man, I saw that coming, and it made me sad. Holy cow, we're gonna mop up his board with this Pyroclasm here, though. And then I don't think he's really got very much available. Pyroclasm. And then we get to go looting with Jace. Or we can tap down his green source with our Ajani, which is super duper good. And this is where our deck is really just going to start shining. Oh no! Oh! Whew. Okay, I thought we were about to miss the trigger thing and just get screwed. Alright, so I'm just going to -2 down on Leonin Arbiter. Because life is good, getting rid of a creature is good. We really just want him to flood out a little bit. Oh no, that is the last thing we wanted him to get. If I get a blue source, that'll be alright. No blue source. Johnny's pretty good. So let's go ahead, Oath of Jace. Or not a Johnny, it's a game. Looking for lands, find some lands. I think I actually discard Lotus Bloom and Arid Mesa here. Play my Gemstone. We double tapped on our Johnny, which is just embarrassing. We meant to target his Temple Garden. That would have been cool. Because now what he's got available is like Restoration Angel or Collected Company, which is going to make us uber sad. We do get to get down Gideon, and then we can play Jace. 4 damage. There we go, yeah. Takes out our Johnny. Sadness ensues. Plays Flicker Wisp. Gets another Blades Placer. Alright, so now Gideon Druid does not protect us very much at all. Gideon Alex Zendikar doesn't either. So what I think I actually want to do because you want to play Gideon on a board where he can't deal with it, and then you play other Gideon to help back it up. So I'm actually going to suicide my Jace right now. Or that might not even be the best play. Because if I brainstorm into a land and deploy the Gatewatch, I might be better off. Because he has to take care of Jace. Jace is too much. Being able to bounce off 3 damage is really good though. Yeah, I'm confident with the number of cards in my hand to just bounce a Dolan. And then he's gotta take care of Jace. And then I play Jura next turn. And then I can start playing Gideon to allies Zendikar, making some blocker tokens. If he has enough loyalty, shoot down a Flicker Wisp. Yeah, he just comes in with everything. Jace is too powerful a card to leave unchecked. I think just about everyone acknowledges that point. Ooh. This Pyroclasm kind of changes things. Because now what I'm going to do... Slam Jura. I'm actually just going to go ahead... Oof. See, he's representing Collected Company, which is scary. Because if he has it, I could just get blown out by trying to destroy this thing. Either way, I lose Gideon if he plays another creature. Alright, I'm just going to target him. Hopefully he doesn't have another creature. If he does company at the end of the turn, and anything is less than 2 power, I just Pyroclasm him away. Ah, man, that feels super bad, because he's getting Flicker Wisp. And then he's going to blink my Gideon. Ugh. See, I thought that might happen. As long as it's not... Yeah, because now he flickers the Flicker Wisp, comes back on his end step, gets rid of my Gideon, and then he can attack with his entire board. That... Well, maybe he doesn't target Gideon, because he can kill Gideon. Can you blink the Blade Splicer? I would probably blink the Blade Splicer. And then just throw all my attacks next turn at Gideon. It looks like he is thinking about it. Ooh, decides Flicker Wisp. Oh, so what he's gonna do is he'll attack Gideon. He's going to Gavony Township during combat. Okay. That kills Gideon. And then Flicker Wisp will come back, and I will be able to Pyroclasm. Okay, he's sending a message. MTGO is bugged. I can't declare attackers. What? Oh, hang on. I made a massive mistake. Might have thrown the game. Wait. Oh, yeah, because he moved to his attack step. Oh, snap. So now what's he gonna do? Blink the Splicer. We'll come back. I do get to scry. This is nice. I'm gonna bottom Penta Prism. Instantly regretting it. Okay. So I'm gonna make him attack my Gideon next turn. I don't think this says only it's a sorcery. Okay. Ah, I see what happened. So he clicked through to when it actually asks you to declare your attacks, and his hierarch was untapped. Yeah. That is a bummer. Oh well, at least he's a nice guy about it. So now I think what I'm gonna do Okay. Well, let's do this. No. I think it's better to go ahead and get Gideon down. So what we can do is make a Knight, which can actually block a Golem. Because there's going to be 2 Golems coming back. And then I can Pyroclasm him. Since he can't Gavony right now. Oh no. Much sadness. Alright, well now I have to find a board wipe. Which I should have 1 Gideon left. After his turn. Oh god, Kitchen Things? That's sadness. Oh. So he has a ton of creatures on the board right now. Lots of golems. I don't think I can win through this unless I get like some sort of a board wipe effect. Pyroclasm just isn't going to be good enough. I mean, it'll clear out everything except the golems, and the golems are actually the things that need to get cleared out. So I'm not going to block my knight ally. I'm going to make him throw everything at Gideon. And the next turn I'll attack. Oh, do I want to try and put him in a race situation? Scry. That's a deploy the Gatewatch, but I've only got 5 mana. So I'm going to bottom it. Oh! Wrath of Jesus. Okay. Now that changes things. So now what I can go ahead and do is attack with my knight ally. Main phase 2. Wrath of God. He gets a Kitchen Finks. He has 1 card left in his hand. And then I'm going to make an ally that can block the Kitchen Finks, even with his pump. So he's probably going to pump with Gavany. I do have a Pyroclasm, so if he plays anything that's super duper weak, I can kill that. I don't think they play more than 2 Blade Splicers. I could be wrong though. I actually didn't even really need to block that, but might as well. Reasons. He's gonna gain 2 life, but now we're in this perpetual situation where he has to attack in with the Kitchen Finks to pressure my Gideon. I'm getting the Scry every turn. Now that's a deploy the Gatewatch. I'm still gonna bottom it because we don't have the lands to play it. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 more land and we can play Nicol Bolas. Alright, I think we just keep doing our thing. Keep making dudes. Oh, you know what? This is my window to actually take care of this thing. I messed this up pretty horribly. Alright, I'm gonna bet that his last card isn't really anything. Oh man, I freaking love this card. I love Night of Autumn. Love, love, love it. I think it's a great card. If I were him, I'd probably just blow up my Oath of Jace. Because I can make infinite blockers here. It's late at night. Oh yeah, it's like super late for him in the UK. It's like 4:15 here in Arizona. Oh man, that's crazy that it is dark there and it's just getting night over here. That's just wild. Okay. We had a plethora of really good draws and that just was not it. I don't think it's time to try and turn up the heat. I think we're just going to keep doing what we're doing. Even if he pumps with Gavany, it doesn't get bigger than my knight, and they'd still trade. No attack. Pays his land out. So he's on the plan of, I'm just going to pump with Gavany at the end of the turn. That is not going to work, my friend. Oath of Liliana. Ski, ski, ski! Get out of here. Rumble, rumble, rumble. Turn it on. Oh, we've been waiting for removal for so long. Boom. Another Ghost Quarter. Oh, man. Another Oath of Liliana, which we're not going to bother playing yet. We're going to wait for him to hit something. Oh, could we just be running away with it right now? We were like 15 turns in. We finally ran him out of creatures. This is exciting. It's always exciting to play against somebody that you watch in the YouTube videos and that you think is a great streamer and just an overall good entertainer. And then just being able to actually like pull off a win is a completely different feeling. It's like, wow, not only have I watched you and just really appreciated your channel, but now you've made me such a good Magic player that I'm able to actually beat you in some stages. It's a really gratifying feeling. GG, well played. GG's. So I'm just gonna dome him. And we attack him with an eye. And this is what I mean by being an X guy. Woo! Alright, well we took down Pleasant Kenobi. Alright, stay tuned for round 3.